all these entries, and
That's crazy.
It's insane. I wasn't expecting this, and it's so funny because every day Ross was like a hound on the internet looking for different ones and everything coming out, and then it just got better and better and more fun, and it became this ritual where every morning we'd show off the new ones to each other. So it's a lot of fun, and then Dave's loving it, so he was having a good time too.
Weren't even sure how many we're going to end up with, and then we ended the competition with almost 100 entries. I mean, there's like thousands of hours of art and effort here. You know, it's really cool.
So what we decided to do, because we had so many favorites, we couldn't pick one. We each had a handful of ones that we loved. So we had to take a giant group of illustrations and laid them out, and we went through all of them individually, and we're talking about each one, and we figured which ones we love. And so we have quite a bit of honorable mentions. Boom, baby!
Yeah, this one's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and we should also mention the honorable mentions aren't in any particular order.
And this one I love so much because it's so dynamic and it just flows. And then Diebuck, he's one of my favorite characters.
In addition to the great composition and draftsmanship, you know, all the details are there. You know, it looks exactly like the armor that we designed and sculpted.
I thought this was such a great composition, and it just looks so aggressive. It looks menacing.
Yeah, it's like very raw and aggressive. It's very
It gives a like retro comic book vibes. I really like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
The landscape on this one.
This is really impressive. This was one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the detail and all of the forms, all the armor. I mean, there's a lot of work there.
And this guy.
So
cool. I'm impartial to Diplosaurus. No, I'm so happy they can't see my face right now. And I thought this was so awesome. Just the style, the look of it, and the flying dawn monsters in the sky. It's great.
I'm not sure if it was intentional, but it feels like it's in the Cyberzoic world. Like that might be like an old relic behind them of like a like an ancient building or something.
Dilophosaurus.
This is one of my personal favorites. I love this one.
Yes. It's a great composition, great colors.
Yeah, I love
it's dramatic.
Yes, that's the word. I was gonna say scary, but dramatic sounds pretty
better. Very dramatic. Yeah. Well, that would be scary if you saw that.
Yeah.
You know you're about to get your face eaten off. Probably.
This one's sweet.
Yeah, this is another one that made it pretty far for me as far as my favorite ones. Like just again, it's like it's got a great depth and the atmosphere is really good. I love all the attention to detail on the environment, and it's actually very peaceful and serene. Like you always see it depicted as being very aggressive and scary, but this is just an animal. One top prize will go to a Cyberzoic piece, and one top prize will go to a Paleo piece. And in addition to that, we also have a smaller prize for a runner-up for both Paleo and Cyberzoic. So the runner-ups will get a $100 gift card to creativebeast.com, but they won't be in the card game. And the two winners for Cyberzoic and one for Paleo both will get the full prize of being in the card game and having the $300 gift certificate, and also getting a box set of the cards. So with that being said, let's take a look at the runner-up for both Cyberzoic and Paleo.
That one's so cool.
Yeah. This one's amazing.
This was our winner for a little while. It was and it's so cool, and it's so well done. Such a cool style. It's part of the reason why we came up with this runner-up category, is because we feel like they should get something. And also really like the character design. I think like as soon as I saw that, I was like, that'd be a great action figure.
Yeah. And what's crazy is they're both Diabloceratopses.
Yeah. just a coincidence, but
Emotion
man,
on this piece is so good.
this one is so cool. I could totally see this being a comic book cover.
Well, the thing that really sold it for me was the Dawn monsters. Anything that has those, I'm gonna pick.
Give me a second while I remove him.
Yeah, great job.
They
Thank
look
you.
like the dinosaurs are supposed to. The colors are accurate. Like it's just so well done.
You guys ready? Go! Boom!
Boom.
Hey, there we go.
Man, so this was one of those things where we saw the piece on the left for Cyber Zoic, and I think we all had the same reaction to it. And it was just, it is so well done. It's so artistic. It looks great, and it's got so much storytelling, and so much is happening. It was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really talked about the Torosaurus a whole lot, but I mean it's perfect. I mean, look at it. It looks like we took you took the toy design and made it into the actual animal in a scene.
Feel the weight of the Torosaurus and that light, that midday light, and then like the fear of this little dromaeosaur running away.
So this guy's nuts, and I love him, and I love that his mouth is open in almost all these photos but one.
Yeah, we expect to get the mouth fully closed on the final version. It's just like this very delicate prototype.
The purple.
Cool.
I will say Matt and I collaborated on this one. Like he did the first pass on it, and then I went in and got it more in line with the design. But that's usually how we do it. Like we're both like kind of take turns on these, which I think works out really well. But yeah, and I had to take photos with the Arctic Dragon, obviously, because just wanted to see that. But
I love this one. Like it is the coolest colors ever. Like the subtle green, blue in those beiges, and the orange and the stripe. Like it's just so great and cool.
A lot of people have been asking if this is going to be released at the larger scale, and I think there's a good chance of that happening. But I don't know when.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that unless on all the pictures without the hand in it, it looks like just the original version.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's holding up to the fidelity of the quality so well so far.
Oh, look at this thing.
Here's the star of the show.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
So cool.
It's so cool, and so let's start over here, just because. Like, I feel like this really shows off just how magnificent this figure, like, and what's crazy is Dave sculpted this by hand traditionally.
This one, it would have been more efficient to have someone else do it because of how long it took me to actually find the time to sculpt it. But I'm really glad that I got to do it. And it was one of those like passion projects that I just wanted to make something big with my hands. This one is based on a modern lion.
Yeah,
and I feel like that was a color scheme I wanted to explore, and it's something that you might see pop up at 1/12 scale at some point.
He's so cool.
He's so cool. These blues, man, and then the hue mixes from the greens to the yellows, just it's like what Ross said last time we were talking about this guy. He wasn't sure what to expect when he saw this. It was nothing like he thought. It just, look at this view. I can't wait to have him fight. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind with these.
This one's gonna be so much fun to articulate, because the first thing you're gonna do is just straighten that head out, and put him in a running pose.
I can see the posing stands working well for these, like in the head putting poses.
Oh, yes, yeah.